Well, the Texas Water Development Board will soon divvy up more than $7 million in groundwater science, research, and data collection grants. Roughly half of the money will be split between this fiscal year and the next. Of that approved funding, nearly $29,000 will be used for projects in the Gateway Groundwater Conservation District. This will help expand groundwater tracking in Hardman, Childress, Cottle, Ford, King, and Motley counties through installation of continuous monitoring equipment and drilling new monitoring wells. The grants were made available through Senate Bill 1 passed during the 89th Texas Legislature session. It permits the board to create and administer a program that provides grants to groundwater conservation districts across the state, allowing them to continue their research. There are 43 GCDs in Texas, and this money will be awarded in the 2027 fiscal year.